let's make a crock pot marry me chicken. I love this recipe. I love marry me chicken, which is just that classic chicken with a blush sauce with sun-dried tomatoes and spinach and all that goodness. But this is a crock pot style, which means it cooks low and slow all day and it falls apart. It's super tender and that sauce is just insane. You're going to start off by slicing and dicing some onions and garlic, set that aside. And I'm using boneless, skinless chicken breast on this particular day, but boneless, skinless thighs work really great here as well. Just make sure you're seasoning it on both sides. And a step I never skip when I'm using the crock pot is to make sure I sear my protein. This is going to give you so much more depth and flavor to your overall dish, and I just don't think it's a step you should be skipping. It takes a few minutes until you get that golden crust on both sides, and it's just so worth it. Go ahead and take that out of the skillet, and then I like to add my onions and garlic to that same skillet just for a few minutes to develop a little bit of color and flavor. And then I come in here with just a little bit of stock once the onions and garlic have cooked down a bit, just to release any of those brown bits at the bottom of the skillet. Once done, just set it aside for a few minutes while you assemble everything else. I take chicken stock, heavy cream, a little bit of my chicken gravy mix. Remember, all the recipe will be in the description for you. And some spices, give it a whisk and set it aside. Now add your chicken to your crock pot. Make sure you're adding in any of those juices collected at the bottom of the plate. Add in your onion mixture that you have sauteed, and of course you cannot have marry me chicken without sun-dried tomatoes, so add as much as your heart desires. And your broth mixture, cover it and cook it on high for 4 hours or low for 8 until it completely starts to fall apart. I shredded it using my tongs right into the vessel of the crock pot just because it was easiest. I added a couple handfuls of fresh baby spinach. I covered it and I put it back on high for just like 5 minutes or so, or until the spinach had wilted. I served mine with tortellini that I boiled and tossed with lots of Parmesan cheese and butter. And I'm telling you, the combination of that buttery, cheesy tortellini with that blush sauce and that chicken that was so tender, lots of parm on top, it was just magnificent. It's the kind of thing that the whole family loves, and make a double batch because it gets better as it sits. Recipe in the description. I hope that you make it. I hope that you love it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.